So, disclaimer, I'm not actually blind. However, I say I'm blind as a bat because I do my makeup without my glasses, and even though my mirror of my vanity is only like 3 feet away from my face, I cannot make out the features on my face because I don't have contacts. So, essentially, I can't see very well, and I have to hold up this little hand mirror, like a couple centimeters away from my nose or my face, because I really can't see very well without my glasses, and so, hence why I say I'm as blind as a bat. So, if you just bear with me, please understand I'm not trying to be offensive, so that being said, let's get into the video. Hello everyone, I am Hawk, and I'm about as blind as a bat without these glasses, and I try on this makeup without my glasses, so please bear with me and my awkwardness. I'm a very awkward person, so yeah. Also, I'm going to be talking about my COVID Pfizer vaccine experience. I've received both doses, and I am a senior in high school, so I'm part of the youth, which is apparently the most impacted by the side effects, or most potentially impacted by the side effects. That age group is the most potentially impacted, so, you know, I thought I'd give my experience. This is my morning after the COVID vaccine, so, yeah, if you're interested in that and me echolocating my way around trying this makeup on and just getting ready, just stick by. See ya! So I have my eye primer on, and excuse the shakiness, but basically, making sure this thing is recording, but I want to talk about my vaccine experience, getting the COVID vaccine. For the most part, that's what I want to chat about today. And excuse my dirty brushes, yes, I'll still be using them, so yeah, I know it's not the best practice to be reusing these sorts of things, but I'm a bit lazy when it comes to cleaning them, and I don't have a bajillion brushes, so please bear with me, and excuse my family members coughing in the background. I don't live alone, and I can't soundproof things because I'm not rich, but hey, can't have everything, right? But, yeah, today I want to talk about my experience getting the Pfizer vaccine. I've gotten both doses. I was lucky enough to get both doses. My school was doing a program where essentially you can like sign up to get the vaccine for free, and so I definitely made sure to take advantage of that in the sense of like getting the vaccine, and also just like so I can be healthy and like contribute to like herd immunity and stuff, because I believe that herd immunity is important. I believe that getting vaccinated is very important, and unless you have something where you're allergic to something in the vaccine, or you are like unable to get vaccinated for a legitimate health reason, like unless it's something like that, I believe that like you should be getting vaccinated, because I believe that keeping the general population and the more vulnerable population healthy is important. You know, I believe that, you know, keeping people healthy is important, and I believe that we should be getting vaccinated. I know, hot take, but hey, if you don't agree, that's on you. I definitely don't agree with you, but hey, I'm not gonna hate you or something, I just don't agree. But yeah, so I just took a little bit of from the Violet's palette, Blissful and Aubergine. I mixed them to create this purple here, and I used this Eco Tools brush. I think they're so eco now, but yeah, I just took that on the outer corner, because I'm going to plop some pink down from this Makeup Revolution Forever Falls Birds of Paradise palette. I'm going to take Vacay, because it just seems like a really cool shade. Just going to take that, tap off the excess, put it through, but, you know, I did get vaccinated. I got both shots. I got my second shot yesterday, and I wanted to talk about my experience, because, you know, I am senior in high school, and the younger population, apparently, is a bit more, vulnerable to the side effects of the vaccine. So I just want to talk about that, and excuse my family members talking in the background. There's not much I could do about that, but yeah, definitely would like to talk about the vaccine and my experience. So when I first got my first shot, I didn't experience many side effects. I mean, my arm was a little sore, but, you know, it wasn't anything noteworthy, nothing to write home about. But, you know, my second shot, I have experienced, like, lots of drowsiness, even with, like, drinking caffeine. But, you know, I have been very drowsy, and it's just, that part's not fun, but there's not much I can do about that. I'm going to take Innocent from my Violet's palette and blend it in here. But beyond that, I think it's fine. When I got the shot itself, didn't hurt, like the first time or the second time. I mean, I felt a little pressure the second time, but it didn't hurt. So if you're afraid of needles, like, don't worry. My advice is just to look away or close your eyes. Act like, just like distract yourself from it, or brace yourself, either way, but like, don't freak out. It's nothing to freak out over, in my opinion. It's just, it's a very smooth process all around, and at least from my experience, I don't know what your experience was, but you know, both doses of Pfizer went through pretty smoothly. The experience was very quick. So like, it disinfected my arm here, and then they poked me with a needle, and, you know, they injected the vaccine, and then they put a band-aid over it. So it was that quick. So if you're wondering how the process is, I think it's pretty smooth, in my opinion. But then again, that's just my opinion. Your experience might differ, and that's okay. I'm going to take Pegasus from my Violet's palette and put it a bit on the outer corner area, the outer part of my lid, I should say. Oops, I accidentally dipped into a different shade, but I'm going to take a little bit of that, yeah. It's very similar to a Super Shock Shadow Ripple from Colourpop in tone, not texture. But yeah, definitely, yeah. But, I'm gonna come back because some people are making noise. Alright, I'm back. If you hear family members talking in the background, I don't know what to say. Yeah. I'm also gonna take this Morphe 9V. I know I said I wasn't gonna purchase more Morphe, but I went to the Ulta and I was looking for a good cool toned neutral palette, and that was affordable, and they directed me to this one. Actually, the formula is not bad. It's different from my Jewel Crew. I'd say it performs much better. Granted, this is a much newer palette, but it does perform a lot better. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this like shade called Perfect in Pink, and that's Classic. I think those are the shades. I'm gonna take those two and just blend them in here just to make a smoother gradient in the inner portion of my eye. It's just like a peachy pink and like a eggshell kind of color. I think it'll make I'm dipping back into the eggshell kind of color just to make the inner part of my eye just a bit lighter so that this all blends together more cohesively. I'm going to take it on the outer tube just to make it a little lighter because I don't like how bright that pink is. And excuse the fallout right there. You know. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, my dad had to take a phone call and I didn't want to have that be included here. If you hear him talking, he might be calling someone back, so please excuse that. He talks very loudly because he is partially deaf in one ear, but, you know, can't really control that, so I'm sorry if you hear anyone talking in the background. There's not much I can do about that. Again, not rich, can't soundproof. I'm taking a bit of woe from my Violets palette on my inner corner area, and now I'm going to dip into my color book for my mints, because I love mint eyeshadow. Can't live without it. Well, I can, but it's very difficult. It's not as fun. Not really very difficult, but it's just not as fun, you know? So I'm going to take this little, like, smaller brush. It's the e.l.f. Eye Crease brush. It's the smaller one, and I'm going to take a bit of the mint shade from the color book and just dust it on my lower lash line. Yep. Just dusting it here, and then I'm going to take a little bit of this darker green shade, put it on the outer area. Yeah. But side effect wise from the vaccine, I haven't been experiencing anything too much. Just a bit of drowsiness, you know, a bit of soreness in the arm. I will update you guys if you want me to about how the upcoming days go. After all, this is just the day after, the morning after I got the vaccine, so my side effects probably shouldn't be too bad at this point in time, you know? I'm gonna take a little bit of a minty green, like this dusty, really light green, and just kind of blend this out down here, just kind of smoke it out a bit, just so it all goes together. And it'll hopefully blend away that purpley pink there, but it doesn't seem to be. Anyways, I can just cover it up with concealer, but, you know, this is how it looks so far, by the way. I think I really like it, but, I personally just think that the experience from the vaccine was just a very smooth one, so I don't think there's anything to really worry about, nothing to write home about, for sure. I'm gonna take a little bit of this mint shimmer shade over here, if I can get to this side, this minty shimmery copper shade. Put that in my inner corner. Just put that right here, pop it there. It's a good inner corner shade, I'd say. I like mint greens on my inner corner, makes my green eyes pop. Pink and green are like my favorite color combos, so, in eyeshadow, besides just mint green with blue, so I think this looks pretty good so far. But, you know, honestly, the vaccine experience is just very smooth, is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna take a little bit, potentially, actually, no, I'm not gonna take that. I'm just gonna take some mascara, the Essence Lash Princess Waterproof False Lash Effect Mascara, you know, the blue detailing one. I'm just gonna comb this through my lashes, like I always do. I don't really do the wiggle thing near the roots because I tend to find that gets, like, mascara everywhere, so I'm just trying to be very careful. Oh gosh, I got mascara up there, but, so I don't mess up my look like I did. And it's too late. I already messed up my look. Oops. Yep. Have fun. Let me just take this. Just take this right through here. Just try to blend it out. It's not really blending away. Oh, fun. So I'm gonna have a bit of a splotchy eye over here. I'm gonna take some more of that glow shade to try to cover it up on a brush. Just to try to cover things up a bit. I don't know if it'll work, but, you know, I need to save this look somehow because mascara always ruins my look a bit. That's why I wish lash glue did not contain formaldehyde, because I would wear them. I'd wear falsies if they didn't, the lash glue, generally don't, if they didn't contain formaldehyde. I would totally wear falsies because then that would totally save my looks, but nope, gotta stick with good old mascara. Just ruin my looks with mascara, yep. So yeah, this is how my eye looks so far. I think it looks pretty good. I like the minty inner corner for sure. Now I'm gonna go in with concealer. Yeah, let me just get in with concealer here with this brush. It's kind of soaking up the product a bit, but oh well. It definitely is fading the look of the spots that I have, so it's whatever. Just blending it in, applying more up here from the brush. Maybe I could go in with my finger. I don't know if it's so visible here, but in person it's a little visible, but I like mine to be invisible in my spots, so whatever. There's not much I can do about that. I'm gonna go in with C0.1 from Conceal and Hydrate because this stuff is my favorite. That. going to go in with my Real Techniques blending sponge. Just kind of blend that out a bit. Honestly, I wish I had a green highlighter. I think that would really complement this look, but can't have everything. Like I always tell myself, you can't have everything. So far I think this looks pretty good. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. pink putty blush here. This is in the shade Bora Bora. It's like really, really good. It's cool toned. So if you don't like a cool tone blush, maybe don't get it, but I like a cool tone pink blush because it suits my complexion a lot. I'm gonna kind of blend it in with this e.l.f. small stipple brush. Just kind of blend it in up here. Like that. Yeah, I like how that looks already. A bit. Looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna add a little bit more just to add more definition because I like to do that with blush. It's almost like shape my face using the blush, if that makes sense. A little bit on my nose, or a lot of it, depending on how you look at it. Ooh, I like that. Definitely like that. I'm gonna go in with some cream highlight first, of course, because I think this is gonna be a pretty cream-oriented look. My cream highlighter is somewhere over here, if I can see it, which I can't, so no, oh, here it is. It's this NYX Bright Idea Stick in the shade Lavender Lust. I'm just gonna kind of warm it up on my hands here. Warm some up on my hands here. Use that as like a base for my actual, yeah, highlighter, which will be an Ulta highlighter, which is like, it's their mermaid shade, like their something mermaid shade. I might take a little bit more of this highlighter, though, because I don't think it's bright enough, so I'm just going to take it straight from the stick. As unhygienic as it is, I'm taking it straight from the stick, because I think it will just glow a bit more. Definitely a bit more glowy like this, for sure. It blends in with the blush a bit more. So I'm going to go in with this. It is the Prismatic Mermaid from Ulta Beauty. It's kind of like a dupe for that NYX Duochromatic highlight in Twilight Tint, which is my favorite highlight of all time. And it makes me want to buy Space Baby from Ofra because that shade is my dream shade. I'm just packing on this highlighter. I know people don't like that stripe effect. I don't mind it because I kind of want to look like a robot. I want to look like a robot. So don't mind me. Oops, I just dropped that highlight and I hope it's not broken. I really hope the thing is not broken. It's not broken. Thank goodness. It's not broken. But just like kind of flew off my little thing, but it's whatever. This is kind of how the look is going so far. I really like it. And I'm going to apply some lipstick. It's this like Jolie lipstick. I don't know what shade's in. Lux Cream and Lavender. I'm gonna apply this. I think it will really complement the look, so I'll be back with that. That's been applied. Excuse the planes in the background, but yeah, this is just the look for today. I hope you enjoyed this. That being said, I'm going to put on my glasses and see how this makeup look turned out officially. Okay, so I think this turned out pretty good. I definitely like how this pinky purple lipstick goes with the look, in my opinion. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed. This is Hawk, signing out.